Hey guys, it's Nicholas here from upgrade2life.com and welcome to this video which is called Are Popular Manifesting Coaches Lying to You? Now, from my point of view, I can already tell you that I don't think so, right? I think everyone is sharing their insights, their teachings, their understandings, their point of views, and that's all totally valid. What I want to point out in this video is something else, is that if a person reached a certain goal, let's say they manifested a lot of finances, they manifested the ideal partner or their desired relationship with someone in general in SP, they manifested health, and they tell you, okay, I did it, and you need to also follow those exact steps, meaning you need to first do exercises, then you need to eat this fruit, then you need to do this. Or if you want to get financial abundant, you first need to save money, then you need to put it into this saving account, and you need to spend it on trading, then you need to do this, and that, right? The problem here is that if you copy someone else's exact way, you might not get any results at all if your inner state doesn't match yet, right? If you haven't shifted internally, but you then just copy what someone else is telling you, what they're preaching, and you're following their exact way, and you're looking for this master, this guru that is telling you exactly you need to exactly follow those steps, then that could become a problem. So with this video, I want to point out the importance of understanding that it is all within you, that if every possible state is within you, and you can right now go in any desired end state, then why would you need someone that is telling you the way that you should go through? You maybe can follow teachers or, I don't want to say teachers, but inspiring people such as Neville. Maybe you like this channel, maybe you like my teachings, and there are other amazing people out there. And you want to see, okay, how do I internally shift? But other than that, if you went to an end state, if you shift into an end state and you know how to do that, then you don't need to know a way in which exact steps to follow to get to the end. But let me dive into this video, and by the end it will make more sense, okay? I already made 2 videos relating this topic, okay? The first one is called Stop Seeking and Start Being. I will link this one above right now, where I talk about that you are already who you want to be, but it is already available. You can occupy it, assume it, adopt this viewpoint internally, align yourself to that wish-fulfilled state right now. And the second video is called Why the Grass Isn't Greener on the Other Side. I will also link this above right now. And that is for you if you constantly feel like hopping to a next approach, seeking a next technique, watching dozens of videos, watching dozens of coaches and people out there without going with one direction. Okay, so these are 2 very helpful videos. But now here is my explanation on this topic. Now again, the first side of the coin are the people who are searching for someone who is above them, right? Telling them what to do. So look, okay, like this person achieved certain things. Now I should, like they know it, like they are wealthy. Okay, I should copy them. And if they tell me to save $10,000 here, and if they tell me to invest into this stock here, then I need to do exactly what they tell me. So these are the people that are constantly looking for a master, a guru, a person above them. And then on the other side of the coin, we have the people that maybe like even unwittingly claim themselves as gurus, as I did it. So follow what I did, copy exactly my steps, and follow exactly the way that I went, and you will get exactly my same results, right? So they're preaching the way to others. But that is not what I want to do here. That is also not what Neville's mission is. Right, to preach a way, to tell you you need to do this, and that to get to your end result. Then, the whole purpose of manifesting would be basically not fulfilled. That is not what we want to talk about. We want to come to the realization that every possible state is right now, right here available. Every possible reality, every possible version of you, every possible feeling state, every possible state of consciousness, and that it is within you. It's not even nearer than you're breathing, right? It's right now, right here, every possible state. If you want to assume health, you can assume health right now. You can imagine health right now. It's available. It's within you. Therefore, you don't need someone to tell you, oh, okay, if you want to get healthy, you first need to eat this fruit, drink this smoothie, do this exercise, and then you get healthy. No, that's someone preaching their way, how their bridge unfolded. But for you, it might look differently. Maybe you assume health, which is what I want to help you to do, to be in that end state, in that wish fulfilled state right now. And then maybe you have another bridge. Maybe you go more for walking, maybe you do other stuff, maybe you change your diet, it doesn't even matter, but you still get healthy. But then don't fall for the trap and tell someone else, okay, you need to do exactly what I did. No. What they need to do is to make the state alive, and it has its own unique, very subjective way of unfolding, right? The state carries the means. The state leads the way. I also have a video on this called The State Includes Everything to Express Itself Perfectly. So we only need to shift the state. And this law that we are talking about here, law of assumption, law of consciousness, call it whatever you like, that's a universal law, right? That's a universal spiritual law. It's evergreen. It has always been working. It is right now working. It will always work. And it's a principle, right? No matter who expresses it. I'm expressing this law right now through my experiences, through my understandings, through people that I work with and what they have achieved. Neville was expressing the law with his teachings, with his amazing books. And of course, I'm taking a lot from his teachings because he explained it in such an awesome way that we can really just take it and explain it in modern language. But if you ask questions such as, is this possible? Can I manifest this? Right? Okay, have you already manifested this? Has already someone of your clients or someone that you know manifested this? Then you think that it needs someone that has done it, and only then is it possible. But that's already wrong. But if you can desire it, if you can imagine it, if you can feel yourself into the wish fulfilled, and the fact alone that you can even desire it means that it is possible. Otherwise, you couldn't desire it. Otherwise, you couldn't imagine that you have it, that you are it. So you don't need to ask me. You don't need to ask Neville if this is possible, if you can achieve it. You don't need to ask someone, oh, can I actually do this? Or have you done this? And then this person tells you no. And then you think, oh, no one has done it before. I maybe also can't do it. Right? I mean, if that's the case, there would be no human progress. Right? Like, look at all these things in medicine, in technology. First things weren't there yet, and then people imagined it, people invented it, people manifested it. Think about the iPhone, think about any technical thing that you have in mind. But the premise is not, is this possible, or has anyone done this before? If you can imagine it, if you can become aware of it, if you can become conscious of the wish fulfilled, it is possible. This is why Neville warned against external gods, right? So that is what he called frauds, right? What he meant when he said, people that will teach you how to get rich and wise and wealthy, he said those people are frauds. And what he meant by that, I'm convinced, what he meant by that is people that teach you the steps, the bridge, how the unfolding looked for them. So there is a person that got rich, they maybe unwittingly assumed wealth at some point, and they can't trace their way back. Then they did this, they did this, they did this. Now they're wealthy, and then they think, oh yeah, I at this point I bought this. At this point I started this business, and then they teach exactly their way for other people to copy the way. But that doesn't really work. It maybe works at 1% of cases, but sometimes, and actually a lot of times, it doesn't, right? Because the inner shift hasn't happened yet. The person is still in a lack consciousness, in a poverty consciousness, in a not feeling worthy consciousness, whatever it might be. So therefore, we need to not follow external gods. And if someone tells you, do this, follow this is possible, this is the limit, don't fall for this, right? So we want to go to the root, right? We don't want to fall for anyone's magic way how they did it. We want to learn. That is something that, from my opinion, you should learn. We want to learn how to shift the inner state, right? How to maneuver the law of assumption, the law of consciousness consciously, so that when you have new desires, you want to have more finances, you want to be with the partner, you want to be with the SP, you want to be in the relationship, you want to be more healthy, you want to be living another type of a lifestyle. That's all perfectly fine, perfectly normal desires. You want to get rid of fears and be more confident. Doesn't matter if it's like external things that you want, if it's like subtle inner shifts that you want. What you can do, instead of now trying to work out that way, instead of trying to listen to someone that is telling them, that is telling you how they got there, that doesn't matter. Because again, that state of you being X, Y, and Z is right now already available. So that end state of who you want to be, of what you want to have, is right now available. You don't need to listen to a guru that preaches their way how they got there. Because that then gets you into this, oh yeah, I should exactly follow them. They're higher than me. But then you already gave your power away. Then you already made someone or something an external God, an external bigger entity than you. And you forgot that this perfect end state in its perfect expression is right now available here and now within your awareness, within your imagination, within you. Because the main understanding that I want to provide, that Neville wanted to provide, that you will only see on this channel, is that, like I said, all states are within you here and now. So you desire financial abundance, then you what some people do is, okay, they buy this book, and this guru said, oh yeah, you need to work 10 hours a day, you need to do this, you need to do that, and then here you need to do this, and then you try to copy all of that. But because you're still on the way to try to get to the state of financial abundance. But would you realize that this end state is right now available, you would acquire it, you would assume it, you would shift into it, right? You would imagine stuff that implies that you are in it here and now. So within your inner man would already stand in the state of being financial abundant in that case. And then externally, you would automatically be moved to get the right impulses, have the right thoughts, do different actions to perfectly express that inner state that you have alive. Because remember, as within, so without. What you have alive internally will be expressed, but in your own unique way. So therefore, it doesn't matter to copy exactly what someone else did. Right? I'm here to show you how to instantly go from A to Z. I'm not here to teach you steps along the way. Right? And if you're still worried about should you take action, what should I do, what can I do to get my desire, watch a video I did called Taking Action or Manifesting. And this is exactly what this principle is about, right? Imagining creates reality. If we would talk about, actions create reality and follow this and this step, and then you get your desire, then you wouldn't even learn about manifesting, right? You want to learn the deeper way, the real way, the utilizing like your true power, right? How your true self would apply it. And the true self knows it is already done. So that why would you listen to a guru that preaches exactly their way? That is just the message that I wanted to get across. So don't get me wrong, I will be here and I will be, teach a lot of nuances to the law of assumption, because there's so much that we can speak about it, so much pitfalls that people fall for, like, imagining to get something and not to be it here or now, and then they're still delaying things, they're still keeping the desired state at a distance, or imagining 10-minute mind movies, or not knowing what to do to shift the end state, not knowing what to do when they fell out of it. There is a lot that we can learn about this law, yes, and that is what I will teach you, but you can never expect from me that I will preach you away, that I will tell you follow this and this external step to get something. No, I will tell you how to internally realign yourself to the end state, and then your own unfolding, your own bridge will be absolutely unique. And that's my standpoint. You can definitely let me know in the comments underneath this video what you think about this, what you think about gurus, teachers, how you feel all of that. But I want to be here to show you that it is all within you, that you are whole, that you are abundant. I want to bring that message closer to you. I want to help you how to internally shift and realign yourself into the wish-fulfilled state so that your desires can express in whatever way they will. But I will not preach away. And you should stop looking for someone or people that tell you this is what you can do, this is what you cannot do. You're allowed to do this, you're not allowed to do this. Because then you limit yourself. Why not just go to the end and wish fulfilled state right now within? That's the best way to manifest. All right? So, in my opinion, no one out there is like lying to you. Creators, usually want to help, want to provide content to you, want to help you to move closer to your goals. But it's also a subtle thing that we can forget, and we think, yes, I need to follow those steps. No, the only thing that matters is where do you stand within. And you can consciously determine that. And therefore, and this is also what I realized in the message that I also want to bring across, by crafting a new internal world, your external world will shape itself in a new way. And your manifestations will basically be drawn to you when you internally align yourself with already having them, with already being this desired version of yourself right now, right here. Okay? So let me know in the comments if that message was clear. Watch whoever resonates with you, but be aware of not falling for external gods that allow you things and don't allow you other things. Right? That's my message. If you need any more help, check out the 2 links in the video description and in the pinned comments. One is my free masterclass. Second is my application for my program if you would like to work with me. And that's it. Speak to you in the next one. Bye, guys.